Little pickle. Yes, guys. Little pickle. Big pickle. Little pickle. Big pickle. Little pickle, big pickle, pickle Rick. Little pickle, big pickle, pickle Rick. Little pickle, pickle Rick. Let's go.
Let's go!
Yes, guys.
Well, hey guys, welcome back to another fantastic episode of Random Retro Turdsday. We got the wheel. It's ready to let us know what we gonna rip. So let's click and see what decision has been made, what shall be revealed. And we, oh my goodness, we are finally going to rip into the last of our 87-88 minis. Let's go! Well, alright. The wheel has made a very sound choice as we are just on the cusp of the last game of the season, which means the regular season, that is, which means we're on the cusp of the beginning of the playoffs. So why not open up our last stack of hockey leaders 87-88. That's the year that they came out. So it's the leaders of the 86-87 season from OPG. These super glossy, new at the time cards, 25 cents a pack. What a deal indeed. Coming in these glossy packages, no less, of cellophane. So we're gonna get right into it. We've obviously opened these a number of times before, and we are super close to completing a second set actually. So we're gonna be on the lookout for a few cards in particular, but we know it's a whole lot of star power that were the league leaders back in the 80s, for those of us in the know. Start off with some Doug Jarvis, former all-time consecutive games leader, but of course got usurped by Mr. Hot Dogs himself, Phil Kessel. Mike Liute, Backwards Man Paul Coffey, which actually was one of the cards we needed to help complete that second set, so that is awesome. And alright, two more Backwards Mans. Yari Curry, one of the all-time goal-scoring leaders, obviously behind Mr. Alex Ovechkin, but everyone else is. And Brian Trottier to clean out pack number 1. Alright, on to pack number 2. Hopefully everyone's enjoying their week, and maybe depending on who your hockey team is, who your favorite hockey team is, maybe that is impacting it depending on whether you're on the inside, the outside. Thomas Sandstrom. Brad McCrimmon right there. That's actually a second of the 3 cards that we needed. Ronnie Hextall. That, I believe, technically speaking, is essentially a rookie card. He was he was 3rd, first team All-Star. Thought there might have been some sort of reference to him in Calder Trophy or anything like that. Doug Gilmour, talk about a playoff performer. They're in a St. Louis Blues uniform, but obviously Leaf fans will most remember him for playing against the St. Louis Blues. Double overtime, game 1. Game 2, the Leafs lost, but game 1, double overtime with the big winner, sending the fans home happy. Dave Poulin, GM of, or sorry, not GM, but part of the management group in Ottawa, who will be taking on the Toronto Maple Leafs as we approach the 21st anniversary of the last time those teams met, specifically the 21st anniversary of Game 7, 2004 against the Senators. And oh man, I don't think that was me opening the pack, but that Ron Hextall, a little bit of experience to him. However, fortunately, that wasn't the one we needed to complete the set. Dougie Gilmore again, Dave Poulin again, Mike Liute again, Yari Curry again. Look at this. A little bit of, well, it's a set of only 42 cards, so when you're opening a pack of 5, that's like 11% of the set right there. Something like that. But it's 1 in 7, 14% of the set. So the possibility of the odds of doubles from pack to pack, quite high. Look at that. Yari Curry 3 times. Brian Chartier for a second time. Okay, there we go. Brian Proth. Petri Skriko. And round it out with a Pettiwa. One of the all-time greats. All right. Pack number 5. Pack number 5. All right. I think we'll keep going until the packs are done, or in the unlikely event that we pull that last card to complete the set, we might stop. Ron Francis, one of the all-time assist greats. Ray Bork, Michel Goulet, Patty La Fontaine, and then run it out with Timmy Kerr, who at one time held the all-time record for most power play goals in one season. All right. This is pack 6, but we might go deeper than a 6-pack. I know it's Turdsday. Mark Messier, but we've got a few extra packs left. Joe Mullen, one of the American all-time. Paul Coffey again, very nice. Thomas Sandstrom again, and Brad McCrimmon again. So look at that. I don't know. I'll have to double check to see how far we are from set number 3 completion. But the biggest obstacle is that we don't have that one card that's required to see set completion number 2. As they keep on ripping away. Glenn Hanlon, Sean Burr, those Red Wings were a thorn in the Leafs side back in the 80s. Brian Benning, Denis Savard, and oh snap, Wayne Gretzky. Wayner. That brings us to set completion number 2. But we have 2 packs left. I think we're going for it. We're going for it. There's no point in holding off. Because let's just enjoy these final 2 packs, and we'll consider this. We'll put this set to bed for permanence. Paul Reinhardt, Brian Hayward, Kevin Lowe, Donnie Bertium, Pelly Eklund. All right. Last pack with some last pack mojo. The horns are going off left and right. What are we going to find in this final pack? Can we find one more winner? Michel Goulet, Paul Reinhardt, Thomas Sandstrom, Timmy Kerr, and ended off with another Ron Hextall. Replace this Ronnie franchise, but all in all, in the words of Borat, a great success, as we found the 3 cards we needed to complete that second set that we had hoped for, and this completes another Turdsday. Bring on the playoffs. Hope you all have a great day. Catch you on the next one. Bye!
Little Pickle. Yes, guys. Little Pickle. Big Pickle. Little Pickle. Big Pickle. Little Pickle. Big Pickle. Pickle Rick. Little Pickle. Big Pickle. Pickle Rick. Little Pickle. Pickle Rick. Let's go. Yes, guys. Rick, Little Pickle. Shiny, shiny.